rainbow slab's an amazing piece of rock, with the best set of ripples around. On light summer evenings, as the sun's about to move off the slab, every minute detail stands out. And the adrenaline rush you get when you stand, scared silly, 80 feet up without a runner. You look across at the light glinting off dozens of different coloured bands, like prisms. It's perfect. I was here once, getting the shadow of my outstretched arm to become part of the rainbow. That's how you begin to understand.
Rainbow means a lot to me, and to climb the rainbow slab by any route again would be amazing.
In the 1980s, Paul Pritchard and Johnny Dawes were amongst a group of British climbers who revolutionised the sport. Living on the Dole, often in North Wales, Johnny left his mark with stunning lines that took climbing to new levels of difficulty. Paul's specialism was outright boldness.
Paul did a really hard route called Cure for a Sick Mind, and it was the one route that really gave me a hard time on the rainbow. You come back there and you can hardly believe you've done these things.
I had my accident 11 years ago in Tasmania, and I was in hospital for about a year, couldn't walk for 9 months in a wheelchair. Ever since then I've just been gradually getting better and better at walking and eventually climbing again. I've been climbing about once a week back in Tasmania, and I've actually led 2 routes, and that was just in the last kind of month and a half, and that is really, really amazing for me.
Can you remember when we last climbed together?
I've been trying to think, but I can't remember. I mean, it was at least 15 years ago.
Porn shot.
This is the only way I can put this on. And it's on with one hand. I've got a special harness that you don't have to double back, I think.
Do you remember taking my hand and placing it on your skull when I didn't know you had a hole in your head?
No, I don't.
I can remember the pulse of your heartbeat.
Cerebral fluid.
Yeah, through your...
Yeah.
A piece probably the size of a kiwi fruit.
Yeah, well, I had a 10 centimetre by 2.5 centimetre hole in my head for about 5 years. But now it's plastic
all the way through.
And what about this climb? Anyway,
I mean, it's solid enough, and it's dry and that. So I don't know. We should be able to do okay, but
it's definitely 2 or 3 grades harder than anything that I've done so far in my present state. So it's kind of challenging, but
yeah,
but possible. Okay, abseiling now. Wow.
That's a pretty solid system, isn't it, you got there?
I put an extra coil on my crushing loop because the ropes are so slippy. I don't think I needed to. It's quite slow.
How do you belay? I was just thinking about that.
Well, with a Grigri I can belay quite effectively.
But we haven't got one here.
That's only on a single rope anyway, and there's no gear in it anyway, so I'm just going to let you.
So you're going to watch me climb it, basically. So it gives a new kind of like take to the expression "watch me here," doesn't it?
I do trust him. I do trust him with you. during your formative years, teenage years and or in early 20s, that's kind of when you really cement these friendships, especially when you're doing something extreme. Where people are saving your life kind of every day, basically, just by holding your rope, aren't they? It is a cliche, but it's true that the most solid friends you make when you're in your early 20s. How's that?
Oh man, it's tricky. It's going to be tricky, that for you.
Tricky?
Huh?
Tricky?
Yeah. Great stuff, Paul. You can take us off now. Yeah.
Okay, Daniel, you're off. Yeah, I'm still just a bit apprehensive about. Swinging, because I don't swing well. I swing like a sack of spuds, so it's and bash up. That's why I got this. That's why I got this elbow pad. Climb in. Stuck. It's just too high up, too high a step, too high a rock over.
I think this is definitely the hardest bit. If you can manage to do this, the rest will come a little bit easier than that.
Yeah.
The simplest things are like really challenging. Bits that we take completely for granted are actually really quite epic for Paul.
Oh, I'm just kind of slapping along this ledge rightwards without any foothold.
There's been situations on big cliffs where Paul's gone around a bulge and all I've heard for the next 15 minutes is like huge blocks flying into the air. Oh, that was a stylish move, Paul. We always used to climb, and sometimes he'd say slack on brown or something like that, and he's colourblind as well. So we'd never know which rope it was. Sometimes you'd be putting in some hairy runner in a horrible position and
Oh,
giving the wrong rope.
I can't get this foot on. Yeah, so if the holds are in the right configuration, then I can climb some quite hard things, and if they're not in the right configuration, it's kind of almost impossible. But I guess that's the same for everyone as well, isn't it?
This looks hard to you, does it?
Yeah. Well, just because there's no holds here.
Well, he's got to use his arse to get up.
Oh, I can't bend my leg. Oh. 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 Okay, hold us. Hold us. Hold us. Hold us. Oh.
Nice. Well done, Paul.
Oh, it's a shame I blew that a bit.
Just the power dab, wasn't it?
The bum move.
God, you were bloody close to that. Did you get back on? That's a belter there.
Oh, great.
Well done.
Whoa.
That was a sterling effort. That was really good.
That's a pretty big workout. Oh no, tenner's just fallen out of my pocket. It's on this ledge.
Stand on it with your foot. Give it to me.
No. Whoa, that was lucky as my last tenner.
Did it get on your nerves? I mean, do you sometimes pine to have your body back in total running order?
I don't, you know. This is just me now, and that's it, you know. Oh, well, I've even heard that people would rather be dead than in a wheelchair. You know, that's
Quite a lot to say.
quite, but yeah, it's not true.